You decide, should I go on a date with a stranger? How many red flags or green flags does he have? People are uploading pictures of people. In the T app, there's no men, women only. In order to get into the T app, you have to upload a picture of your ID because it's used as selfie.
Now that one jump scared me, I'm not gonna lie.
Where you at, Berto?
Today we got mid women are furious after getting exposed on the T app. Man, we've been seeing a lot of things pop off with this T app drama, but as of recently, I think the app got hacked and we started to see the girls that were popping out and putting out these allegations on men. But I think the crazy part is when you start to see the people that are behind the scenes that are making these crazy posts, they're chopped. Let's get right to the video and see what's going on, man. Make sure y'all join the Twitch. Link to that is in the description. You see the chat, they're going crazy. Where you at, family? Let's stay locked in. Link in the description. Don't miss that. Come on, let's do it.
Mid women are in shambles after getting exposed on the new T app, which is basically an app where booty hurt women can go and write fake reviews about guys who've rejected them. Well, he's emotionally unavailable. He couldn't handle a real woman. Baby girl, you couldn't handle the stairs. What are you even talking about? The audacity must be on freaking clearance right now, bro. Oh, let's get straight off into this.
Women are anonymously spilling the tea on men they've dated on a new viral app, which has just been hacked after gaining a huge influx of new users.
Ryan in Newport Beach, here's his review. Dated him for 2 years to find out when he went on his work trip, he was actually going on his honeymoon.
Upon opening tea, users can see photos of local men along with their names. They can leave red flags or green flags, as well as comments, including about negative
is this
date
one
experience.
of them dudes with bad dating advice? It very well might be. But, you know, we're not going to judge a book by its cover. We're going to see what he going to say first.
Or even
Bro, how is this going to ever be positive? Somebody's going to get burned by this girl. He can't date all of you. Like, one girl's going to get rejected, and then 2 girls might get rejected. It's like, come on, this is crazy.
vouching for them as a friend. The app also lets users run background checks, search for criminal histories, and even reverse image search to check if a man is catfishing.
I just found out the guy I've been seeing has a whole girlfriend. Like, he's in a relationship of 5 years, and I'm not the only other girl he's talking to.
While the company says their mission is to keep women safe, they've also faced backlash from men who say they fear being misrepresented or doxxed on the platform.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I almost don't feel bad about this leak. Chat, put one in the chat if you agree with this. I don't really feel bad about this leak because y'all were putting men's like information up, putting up their names, putting up their personal information without their consent. So the fact that you guys got doxxed is really just karma.
I don't know about karma, but I definitely, the intention behind all of this shit is just fucked. You know, we joked and laughed about it the last few times that we reacted to these T-app situations, but genuinely speaking, it's like you going to expose random people on the internet. It's like, bro, you have way too much time on your hands. This guy's soundboard is annoying. Hey man, I don't make the rules, bro. I'm just watching this vid.
Wanted to do it to us. The universe came and said, you know what? How about a slice of pie that's titled karma? How about that? So I really don't feel too bad for him.
I had a female friend of mine go undercover on the T app, and I found that there were some women talking about me. They were clearly just upset. They felt that they got slighted. Is there anything we could do about this? This is defamation. This is entirely untrue.
T promises anonymity to its users, but on Friday morning, it confirmed to NBC News that 72,000 photos were accessed without authorization, including 13,000 account verification photos that were supposed to be kept private. Now it's possible that some of those identifying images are being leaked online. Online spaces for women to talk about men they've dated are not new. You may have heard of the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook groups, which have received their own share of controversy and have even faced lawsuits, which were later dismissed. But
I remember back in like, and this is how I know it's just some immature ass shit, because I remember back when I was in middle school, there was like, and this is like before Instagram and Twitter. I mean, Twitter was probably still around, but we was really on that Facebook. And I remember somebody made a Facebook page and they would just expose like all the school's rumors. And it was toxic as fuck. It was so toxic. I remember it would make posts like, who's the ugliest guy in school? And it would put like Cody and Travis and put a picture up of each of them, and then there's just niggas in the comment section like voting, bruh. I'd be like, damn. I ended up on that hoe a few times too. Luckily, it was more like, oh, who's cuter, Berto or this nigga, and you know, hoes would choose up. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was toxic as fuck, bro. But hey, you know, but that is the mind of a middle school kid doing bullshit. Oh, y'all said yeah, sure, brother, man. So what, y'all niggas been trying me today, bro. What's the issue? You don't believe that I was getting chose up in middle school, bro? I'll have you know, I was 100% a high value man in middle school, nigga. Okay.
Some on the app are now saying they feel the app is geared more toward gossip than safety concerns, and that can lead to cyberbullying, especially since the women are supposed to be anonymous while the men remain public. As of now, it's still the #1 app on the Apple App Store.
Boys, and dude, this is my thing, bruh. These women are straight up chopped. This woman's a chopped cheese.
Oh my God. Is this somebody she's an older woman though. What did she say?
T-app leaks are just full of middle-aged chopped women. Like, bro, what is that, bro? Damn. Good Lord. Yeah, of course nobody wants to date you guys. Look at y'all, brother. What are you talking? Oh.
Okay, this nigga's red pill as fuck. This nigga's being mean, man. It's like, I'm cool with ranking people on their looks, but at the same time, I'm not just gonna do it for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I would have to see the context of what these women are saying before I just get on here and start drilling them. You just hating just because they, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is an elderly woman. She looked like she got about, like, you know, no disrespect to, like she probably had a few kids already and shit, you know? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna have to just sit back and let this nigga do his thing this video, because I can't co-sign this without 100% knowing what they said. Now, if there were disrespectful, evil people talking shit on the internet, then hey, you know, I'm all for it. I'll rip you a new one myself. But you know, we not endorsing him.
Oh my God, what are we talking about here, man? Y'all are beat to bits, of course.
And then this nigga acted like he's the best looking nigga in the world. Like, you are an average looking male. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, that's a whole different conversation.
These guys are gonna be rejecting you. Fired. What is that? How your face look 25 and your chest look 50? Come on, y'all are mid at best talking about these guys are doing me filthy and dirty.
I just got accepted into the T app, and let me tell you, I don't even have to post anyone in here that I want to see. I got it this morning. I scrolled for a little bit. I saw, I don't even want to. The amount of men that I have seen that I know.
You know these guys? How you know these men? What do you mean you know them? What does that mean? You fornicated with them? Maybe practiced a little bit of coitus? Huh? Come on, what a runner sentence there.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Sick, it's so sick, it doesn't even... I found out people had babies that I didn't even know.
This guy's kind of cringe, ain't it? It's like he's trying so hard to like be red pill and like degrade women to the point where it's like, I mean, bro, she's just a regular girl. Like, she didn't even say nothing bad yet, and he already grilling her. What's up with this nigga, man?
I found out people got STDs. Oh, and most of y'all got girlfriends. Like, bro, no, y'all are cooked. You're cooked. The men are not.
Well, here's my thing. Like, these women could be lying. He's got a girlfriend. He's got this.
I mean, that is true.
He just meh. You could be straight capping. Maybe he just wasn't into you. Maybe he told you he had a girlfriend because he was done bucking with you. Maybe you just didn't cut the mustard or make the cut. Maybe you were JV at best and he was looking for a varsity girl. I'm just saying, bro. Men have done that in the past. I've told girls that. I don't know if you guys have ever been approached by a chick, but I've been approached by a chick before. And she's like, you got a girlfriend? I was like, uh-huh, yep, sure do. Because I know what comes after that. It's like, hey, I like you. And I'm like, I don't like you, though.
Safe. Y'all are not safe at all.
That T-app data breach happened because we got male validated women. Yes, granted, there's more bad men in the world than there are good men. And
You're a liar!
that's what the T app was trying to protect us from.
Okay, so see, that's why now we can grill her. Shorty's coming on this hoe looking more like Sid from Ice Age than me. Talking about there's more bad men in the world than good men. What the fuck? Yeah. I'm on your ass. Yeah. What else? Let me chill. I think this is a guy telling men to take no as an answer. Facts.
Actually, more good men than there is bad men. But I can almost tell by your face, and maybe you're a single mom.
It's being a
I don't like this guy, bro. It's like he just ranking them. Like I just ranked her a little bit too, but single mom, like you just assuming she's a single mom just by how she looks. Like what? I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know. This nigga cringe as hell.
another single mother, is being another victim, is understanding who this
Oh my God. Did you hear it? It was the single woman song in the back. Beep. The stories really do write themselves. And in talking about keeping you from being a single mom, baby girl, don't crack your legs for a dude you don't want to marry. What are you talking about? Well, I just out of nowhere became a single mom. It's not that easy, dude. We learned sex ed in 7th grade. It's not a crazy concept. Don't crack your legs for a dude that you don't want to marry or see being the father of your child, or who you would not see as being a leader in your family. Not a tough equation here.
man is before we actually get.
I mean, yeah. I don't mean to sound like the feminist here, but at the same time, it's not always that easy for women either, though, bro. You know, sometimes let's be honest. There are some niggas out there that just crack a bitch and leave her hanging. Now, again, there's responsibility on both sides, but there's some niggas that, lie and manipulate women just to hit. Tell them I love you. I love you. I want to be with you. Yeah, I'm going to be that nigga. I'm going to be the best nigga. Yeah. Stand up guy. And then as soon as they get a piece of that cat, they out. So, I mean, it goes both ways here. And again, I'm not justifying either or. It's just, again, like you drilling, brother. Like you really painting it like it's black and white, which is not.
Into a relationship with them. Because there's a lot of type of assaults, everything going on that happens from men. Not saying that women is 100% innocent, but a lot of us are victims. And because we have women that's out there.
Now, a lot of y'all are victims. Y'all choose to be victims, though.
That loves to validate men, even when they're wrong, is why patriarchy always wins. We're outnumbered.
Bro, this is crazy. So this is a representation of all the driver's license that got leaked. Bro, this is nationwide. It's on your freaking side. And look at all the chopped ones. Goodness gracious, Lord. Oh my God.
Breaking down what the fuck is going on TikTok
Oh my
today, the
God.
T-App data breach explained. The T-App is meant to be a dating safety network application where women can go in to review men. They upload a picture of him and they say, does anyone know him? Red flag, green flag, leave reviews, leave comments. And it's basically like a Yelp for men. So this app's been around for
What I think this is, it's just a community for mid women. I ain't seen not one of these girls be fine.
a while, but July 2025, it went viral on TikTok, accumulated 4 million users. It became
I'll say there's probably obviously a large percentage of mid women that are on this app that are just, bitter, salty, mad at the world. But I'd also imagine that, again, I feel like I'm coping right now, but I also imagine that there's a good percentile of just regular women that are trying to use it in a normal way. Now, again, but all of that still is under the umbrella of this is just if you're childish and immature, if you have time in the day to be trying to expose people in something like this. It's just weak, it's stupid, and again, I'm not really going to go too deep into the statistics of it. We've been reacting to a couple of fucking T-App videos for the past couple of days. So y'all already know my thoughts on it. But it's like, I don't know, man. We're not going to act like, I don't know. I just hate the black and white shit where you just try to bunch everybody up together as the villain, Like, not everybody is that, you know, that evil and that shallow.
Number one in the App Store, it's meant to help women filter out shitty men they're about to go on dates with from dating apps. Because on dating apps, you can go on a date with anyone. You're scrolling on there, and there's a guy that you're interested in that you're about to go on a date with, and you see him, and you're like, oh shit, he has 5 different red flags. So this app is meant to help you.
But bro, this is so stupid though. If one girl goes on a date with a guy, has a bad experience, maybe they weren't compatible. Maybe he really wasn't that into you.
That's true.
So basically, this chick's gonna ruin it for the next girl. If you're just gonna listen to everybody else's perception and opinion about a guy you've never met, to me that is such a bad idea.
No, and the reality is, and I can agree with that. The reality is, bro, none of this shit matters, bro. Like, I've said this before. I've done things that I'm not proud of as a man. I've treated certain women in my past that's like, damn, I probably shouldn't have handled that situation like that. It's like, so depending on who you ask, they might have a different version of who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, you know, I've tried to do a good job of, you know, mending those relationships and, you know, always try to leave things on a respectful level. But bro, we're all human. We're all evolving as people. We've all have made mistakes. We've all, you know, have gone through relationships that probably weren't the best. You know what I'm saying? And that person's experience might be completely different than the next person's experience. So if you are continuing to live life in this just shallow black and white world where it's just like, oh, this person treated me like this, so they're evil and they deserve to blah, 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 and I wish the worst for them. It's like, yo, bro, if that's really how everyone was treated, nigga, I'm pretty sure you'd have a fucked up life yourself. Because you're not perfect. You've done people wrong, whether it was intentional or unintentional. You know what I'm saying? So all of this is weak, honestly.
Yeah, chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Like, because the thing is if he's not dating the chick he went on this first date with, then of course she's gonna be booty hurt because she's probably gonna like him. She's like, what girl's gonna get rejected by a guy and be like, you know, I thought he was great. He's a really nice guy. I love that he rejected me. No, every girl's gonna be so booty hurt. Every single girl's gonna be super booty hurt, and they're gonna write something bad about this guy because I got rejected. It's as simple as that. And the thing is, if he's good enough for you, he's good enough for a few. Shibba and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. But the fact that these women think that like they're helping out their sisters, no, they're isolating themselves even more.
You decide, should I go on a date with a stranger? How many red flags or green flags does he have? People are uploading pictures of people. In the T app, there's no men, women only. In order to get into the T app, you have to upload a picture of your ID because it's used as selfie.
Now that one jump scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, man. We're not gonna say too much.
Oh my God. You're chopped. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer. God, sorry about that, chat.
Because remember, no men are allowed on this app. And also another rule is that you cannot screenshot things and post them online or send them to guys because the whole point of this app is dating safety network. So we don't want to piss off these men by telling them, oh, you're on the app. Like, no. This kind of reminds me of the concept of, are we dating the same guy? That shit is wild. And from a lot of the reviews that I saw of these people being on the T app, they were...
Yellow says she got potential, though.
saying, girl, what do you mean is he a red flag or green flag? That man looks like a walking red flag. So anyways, I guess...
Oh my God. Squidward!
It's very heinous men on the T app, and are we dating the same guy? So anyways, the T app data breach, July 25th, 2025, T app data breach happened. 72,000 images were leaked. 13,000 of those were IDs that were used for selfie verification, because remember, to get into the T app, you had to upload a picture of your ID to verify that you were a woman, so that way they could keep them in the fuck out. And 59 profile pictures and media posts and messages were all leaked as well. So this only affected users that joined the app before February 2024. This app just started getting popular on TikTok recently. So if you joined after February 2024, you're fine. But if you join before February 2024, you are gonna get a pretty penny from this lawsuit. So how the fuck did the T app data breach happen? Well, apparently there was an exposed Firebase bucket. I don't know what the fuck that means, but what I do know is that apparently all of this information, like the image.
Oh yeah, and also they do these, like, they put two girls up and then you pick which one you think is like cuter, and they give you a win-loss ratio and a win rate. and it leaked all of that information as well. It's like wins 21, losses 385, win rate 5%. And I think this is women rating other women. So it's like even the women are savages.
The selfies, all of that. It's stored in like a T private photos file, like in the cloud, for example. And they didn't put a password on that shit. So this folder was not locked. Apparently there was like some metadata or
But
URL.
then you got these girls who are winning like 187 wins, 190 wins, 100, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And the hacker, we're not going to call the hacker a hacker.
And what you got to keep in mind is every single one of those women want the same exact outcome. They want the best guy they can get.
Because all they did was like Tumblr-esque, like tracing.
That is one thing. I'm not, again, I don't mean to co-sign this nigga, but just in general, I have noticed like all levels of women want the high level man. So it's like, though the girl that's a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, they want to be with a 10 guy. Versus a 1 guy will take a 1 girl. So that is something that is true within the dating scene. But again, it's like, if you live in this black and white singular way of life, you're already cooked from the start. I wouldn't be taking any advice from this guy, honestly. You know, at this point, we're just kind of making our jokes and watching him be cringes alongside getting this new information about this data breach.
Metadata back kind of shit. And they found the folder, saw that it was unlocked. They downloaded everything, comments, posts, pictures, people's addresses from their IDs, and uploaded online to the shared map. So what started off as a dating safety network app to help women stay away from fucking freaks, now thousands of women's information is out to the public on a little map with their addresses pinpointed on there, and all their information is leaked. This is going to be a really insane lawsuit. So yeah, that's the T-App data breach explained. This was not a high-tech data breach. They literally just traced back metadata and found the open folder because the creators of the app didn't fucking lock the folder. Like, so simple. It was just negligence on the app creators for not locking this shit up. And to wrap up the literal tea, apparently all this information that was stored in this file
this app just needs to get deleted, bro. And it probably is going to get deleted. There's just no way something like this can function in 2025. I've said it in the last 2 videos, but I'll say it fucking again. The only way an app like this will work is if the government got involved and was forcing people to tell the truth with their socials and all types of shit, and there was real consequences that would happen if you lied. And even then, it's like, unless we talking about, you know, a predator list or some shit, like, oh no, this person is out here motherfucking fondling the little ones or some shit like that, some crazy, you know, weird activity. It's like, oh, he cheated on you. Oh, he wasn't the best boyfriend. Oh, he was. It's like, all of those things are terrible, yes, but that is also not a great reflection of just who somebody is as a person. You know what I mean? Like, it might be a great reflection of who they were in that moment, but that's like saying you did something terrible in your life and you never reflect, and you'll never change, and you'll never be better for the next person. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a shallow and stupid way of thinking, bro. You know, like those sayings like, oh, once a cheater, always a cheater. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I think that's a terrible way to live life, bro. I think that's a terrible way to even like go down the world just thinking that. It's like, bro, you could be a changed person, because I know a lot of y'all are probably struggling with something. I know a lot of y'all are probably dealing with something. So what? You can't change and be better? Of course you can. So I think you shouldn't be a naive little bitch and think that nobody's gonna, you know, take advantage of you. But people, if you could be better, then people can be better, bro. And I think you should really, when it comes, especially in the dating scene, the best thing you could do is just go experience that person for yourself. Form your own honest opinion, not just based off of what everybody else thinks. Now, that also isn't a message to be an idiot. If somebody is giving you red flags, if somebody is, you know, clearly playing with you and treating you like shit, clearly not respecting you or your time or your boundaries, then yeah, man, get that nigga the boot. That motherfucker's an asshole, boy or girl, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing that truly matters is real life interaction. Your real life personal experience of what you're actually dealing with in your world. Because I promise you, just because Sally didn't work out with Tyrone doesn't mean that Sarah not gonna work out with Tyrone. Maybe they're just more compatible. Maybe their personalities mesh well. Maybe Tyrone was attracted to the other girl initially, but once he sat down and had a conversation, it was like, yo, I don't really like, our energies just don't blend. Our personalities just don't blend. Our sense of humor just don't blend. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes opposites attract. Sometimes you thought you was going to be, you know, more compatible with a person because they were just like you or they were into the same things as you, just to find out that it's kind of boring to be dating somebody that's exactly like you. And then for the other person, they need to be with somebody that's just like them, because it's too much friction when they dating somebody that's kind of like the opposite. So like there's just no one way to paint this story, bro. And I feel like, you know, watching people like this, I mean, again, shout out to, bro, like, I don't give a fuck. That's the thing about me, like, I don't give a fuck to really hate on a nigga. Like, this nigga's doing what he do. He posts his videos. He's getting his motion. He's red pilled out. I mean, cool, nigga. I mean, hey, shout out to you, man. Get your money. It is what it is. But, you know, my only message to y'all, when y'all watch people like this, or even watch me or any of your other favorite content creators, like, take shit with a grain of salt, bro. Take shit with a grain of salt. Apply that shit to your life if you feel like it resonates. And, you know, compare and contrast. Like, did my life get better after I started doing this shit? Or do I feel right doing this shit? Does this shit feel like it actually applies to me in my world and what I got going on? Sometimes the answer is yes. Sometimes the answer is no. But there's no rules to this life shit, especially when it comes to this dating shit, man. I think I'm gonna end the video here, man, and I hopefully this will be the last video on this whole T-app situation, because it's kind of getting a little played out for me, honestly. So let me know y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and you know, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Click the link in the description, join the live streams. We're doing it right here on Twitch Live, and y'all already know what it is.
Where you at, Berto?